Why Mississippi residents have the shortest life expectancy in the U.S. Imagine a place where the average lifespan is shockingly shorter than the rest of the nation. That's the reality for residents of Mississippi, according to a recent study. Let's dive into what makes their lives so much shorter and explore the broader implications. Living a healthy lifestyle is universally recognized as beneficial, but its impact on life expectancy might surprise you. It's not just about feeling good, it's about adding years to your life. And as it turns out, where you live plays a significant role in how long you live. A comprehensive study by Nursa, a healthcare platform, has shed light on the states with the highest and lowest life expectancies. To gather this data, Nursa analyzed a wide range of factors, including the availability of state parks, gyms, walking routes, swimming pools, and healthy food options. They also considered pollution levels, smoking rates, and hospital readmission rates, drawing from sources like the CDC and the EPA. According to the CDC, the average American can expect to live to about 78.4 years. However, for those in Mississippi, the outlook is far grimmer. Nursa's research places Mississippi at the bottom of the list, with residents living to just 70.9 years on average. But here's where it gets controversial. What's driving this stark difference? One of the primary culprits is Mississippi's high smoking rate, which ranks 9th in the nation. Smoking can cut a person's life expectancy by a staggering 10 years, as highlighted by the Nursa study. Additionally, Mississippians face significant barriers to physical activity, with the state having the second lowest access to gyms and the second fewest walking, hiking, and running routes. Regular physical activity can extend life expectancy by anywhere from 0.4 to 4.2 years, explain experts at Nursa. This means that a lack of access to fitness facilities and safe outdoor spaces is not just a matter of convenience, it's a matter of life and death. But Mississippi isn't alone in this struggle. Other states with notably low life expectancies include West Virginia, 71 years, Alabama, 72 years, Louisiana, 72.2 years, Kentucky, 72.3 years. On the flip side, some states boast much higher life expectancies, with residents living well into their late 70s and beyond. These states include Hawaii, 79.9 years, Massachusetts, 79.6 years, Connecticut, 79.2 years, New Jersey, 79 years, New York, 79 years. And this is the part most people miss. The disparity in life expectancy between these states is not just a matter of individual choices. It reflects systemic issues related to access to healthcare, environmental quality, and socioeconomic factors. Are you surprised by these findings? Do you think more should be done to address the factors contributing to lower life expectancies in certain regions? Share your thoughts in the comments below or reach out to me directly at cmadden@mcclatchy.com. This story was originally published on August 5, 2025 at 5 a.m. Chelsea Madden is a service journalism reporter for McClatchy, covering stories that matter to everyday people. Born and raised in Middle Georgia, she now resides in Forsyth. Chelsea holds a bachelor's degree from Wesleyan College and an MFA in writing from SCAD. In her free time, she enjoys binge-watching Netflix, reading thrillers, and chasing after her energetic toddler. Top 10 states for life expectancy. What makes them thrive? In the ongoing quest for longer, healthier lives, certain states in the U.S. are clearly leading the charge, and the reasons why might surprise you. But here's where it gets controversial. Areas with limited access to fitness and healthy environments tend to have noticeably shorter lifespans. A fact that suggests expanding services into these underserved regions could be both a smart business move and one that genuinely benefits communities. A recent report offers a detailed look at the state-by-state variations in longevity, uncovering which lifestyle and environmental factors are contributing to longer or shorter lives. Commissioned by Nursa, a digital platform connecting healthcare facilities with licensed nurses for short-term shifts, the analysis draws on data from several trusted sources: the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the U.S. OpenStreetMap. It measures how factors such as access to parks, gyms, pools, and walking trails, along with pollution levels, smoking rates, hospital readmission figures, and the density of healthy food outlets, influence longevity. The results reveal stark regional differences and emphasize the importance of accessible opportunities for movement, good nutrition, and clean surroundings in determining how long people live. Why lifestyle matters. The top, the bottom. Leading the pack is Hawaii, with residents enjoying an average lifespan of nearly 80 years, specifically 79.9. Massachusetts and Connecticut follow closely, with averages of 79.6 and 79.2 years respectively. These states exemplify how infrastructure supporting active lifestyles and preventative health measures can make a significant difference. Hawaii's stellar ranking is hardly surprising to longevity experts. Its natural environment, pristine beaches, lush nature trails, and consistently warm weather encourages outdoor activity and stress relief. The state also benefits from some of the lowest pollution scores nationally. Thanks to ocean breezes and strict environmental policies, Massachusetts' high ranking is supported by strikingly low smoking rates, just over 11.6%, and a wealth of outdoor trails, nearly 40 walking and hiking routes per 100,000 residents, including a substantial section of the Appalachian Trail, which stretches over 90 miles. Connecticut also scores highly, with a similarly healthy profile, low smoking rates, high trail access, and plentiful availability of healthy foods. Meanwhile, New York and New Jersey tie for fourth place, both recording an average life expectancy of 79 years. New York's extensive network of health-focused grocery stores, more than 35 per 100,000 residents, stands out, while New Jersey boasts one of the lowest smoking prevalence rates across the entire country. The full top 10 list: 1. Hawaii, 79.9 years. 2. Massachusetts, 79.6. 3. Connecticut, 79.2. 4. New Jersey, 79. 5. New York, 79. 6. Minnesota, 78.8. 7. New Hampshire, 78.5. 8. Rhode Island, 78.5. 9. Vermont, 78.4. 10. California, 78.3. When the outlook is bleaker, the longevity gap. On the other end of the spectrum, Mississippi's average life expectancy dips to just 70.9 years. This reflects broader health disparities seen across the nation. The state ranks poorly in key wellness indicators, holding the second lowest number of gyms, with roughly 3 facilities per 100,000 residents, and has limited access to outdoor trails, which impacts opportunities for physical activity. Nearly 20% of Mississippi adults smoke, a behavior associated with reducing lifespan by as much as 10 years. States such as West Virginia, 71 years, Alabama, 72, Louisiana, 72.2, and Kentucky, 72.3 form the bottom tier, each demonstrating the urgent need for improvements in community health infrastructure. Is fitness access a factor in longevity? Although a direct cause and effect relationship can't be firmly established here, patterns are unmistakable. States with fewer gyms and limited outdoor activity options generally experience shorter average lifespans. For example, Mississippi, West Virginia, Alabama, and Louisiana all have fewer than 5 gyms per 100,000 residents and see averages below 73 years. Conversely, states such as Colorado, Washington, and New Hampshire, where access to fitness facilities is abundant, are among the leaders for longevity. Colorado, with over 16 gyms per 100,000 residents, boasts an average lifespan of about 77.7 years. This suggests that access to physical activity options isn't just a minor convenience, but could be a significant piece in the longevity puzzle. For businesses and health advocates, paying attention to these regional differences might shape growth strategies, especially when considering markets with less existing health infrastructure, but a rising demand for healthier living. Stay connected with us to keep your finger on the pulse of new developments in fitness, health, and wellness innovation. because understanding where and how people live longer could change your approach to health and business alike. Top and bottom U.S. states by life expectancy. A detailed analysis. Imagine stepping back in time to 1900, when the average person globally could expect to live only 32 years. A stark contrast to today's reality where life expectancy has more than doubled to over 73 years. This incredible leap forward in human longevity occurred largely within just the first 2 decades of the 21st century, with an average gain of 6 years worldwide. Source: World Health Organization. However, this progress hasn't been uniform across all corners of the globe. Some nations, like Monaco, 86.5 years, San Marino, 85.8 years, Hong Kong, 85.6 years, and Japan, 84.8 years, have achieved remarkably high life expectancies, whereas others, such as Nigeria, 54.6 years, Chad, 55.2 years, the Central African Republic, 57.7 years, and South Sudan, 57.7 years, struggle with significantly lower figures. Source: World Population Review. Interestingly, Oceania has recently joined Europe as the continent boasting the highest average life expectancy, at 79.1 years, while Africa lags behind with an average of 63.8 years. When we zoom into the United States, the picture becomes even more nuanced. According to the latest data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the national average life expectancy is 78.4 years. Yet, this statistic masks significant disparities between states. A recent analysis by USA Facts reveals a fascinating map of life expectancy across the U.S. How life expectancy is calculated. To understand these differences, it's important to know how life expectancy is calculated. The CDC bases its figures on age-specific death rates reported each year. Unlike a country's death rate, which reflects the proportion of people who die in a specific year, or the average age at death, which is simply the mean age of all those who have passed away, life expectancy is a projection of the average age at death for someone born today. The states with the highest and lowest life expectancies. According to the study, Hawaii leads the pack with the highest life expectancy at birth, at 79.9 years, surpassing the national average. Close behind are Massachusetts, 79.6 years, and Connecticut, 79.2 years. A cluster of northeastern and New England states, including New York, 79.0 years, New Jersey, 79.0 years, Rhode Island, 78.5 years, and New Hampshire, 78.5 years, also boast above-average life expectancies. Notably, Maine, 76.7 years, stands out as the only New England state below the national average. Other states with high life expectancies include Minnesota, 78.8 years, California, 78.3 years, Utah, 78.2 years, and Washington, 78.2 years. At the other end of the spectrum, Mississippi has the lowest life expectancy at 70.9 years, a full 9 years less than Hawaii, and a decline of 1 year over the past 5 years. Source: CDC. West Virginia, 71.0 years, Alabama, 72.0 years, Louisiana, 72.2 years, and Kentucky, 72.3 years, round out the bottom 5. What's particularly striking is the clear coastal versus inland divide, along with a notable difference between northern and southern states. But as life expectancies continue to climb, it remains to be seen whether these rankings will shift, and by how much. Life expectancy by state from lowest to highest. Here's a detailed breakdown of life expectancy by state, from the lowest to the highest. 51. Mississippi, 70.9 years. 50. West Virginia, 71.0 years. 49. Alabama, 72.0 years. 48. Louisiana, 72.2 years. 47. Kentucky, 72.3 years. 46. Tennessee, 72.4 years. 45. Arkansas, 72.5 years. 44. Oklahoma, 72.7 years. 43. New Mexico, 73.0 years, 42. South Carolina, 73.5 years, 41. Georgia, 74.3 years, 40. Ohio, 74.5 years, 39. Alaska, 74.5 years, 38. Indiana, 74.6 years, 37. Missouri, 74.6 years, 36. North Carolina, 74.9 years, 35. Wyoming, 75.0 years, 34. Arizona, 75.0 years, 33. Nevada, 75.1 years, 32. District of Columbia, 75.3 years, 31. Texas, 75.4 years, 30. Michigan, 75.7 years, 29. Montana, 75.8 years, 28. Kansas, 76.0 years, 27. Florida, 76.1 years, 26. Delaware, 76.3 years, 25. Pennsylvania, 76.4 years, 24. South Dakota, 76.6 years, 23. Maine, 70. Vermont, 78.4 years. 8. Rhode Island, 78.5 years. 7. New Hampshire, 78.5 years. 6. Minnesota, 78.8 years. 5. New Jersey, 79.0 years. 4. New York, 79.0 years. 3. Connecticut, 79.2 years. 2. Massachusetts, 79.6 years. 1. Hawaii, 79.9 years. These figures highlight the significant variations in life expectancy across the United States, raising questions about the factors contributing to these differences. What do you think are the primary reasons behind these disparities? Share your thoughts in the comments.